favor of Atlanta so far. LaVine in the corner.
Give me the hot sauce, Zach LaVine.
Quick pass by Giddey. Quick shot by LaVine. Terry driving on Young. Dosunmu, LaVine. Is this the 30th? It is.
Oh, give me the hot sauce. That was a good swing. You can't get sloppy with the basketball.
LaVine contested two.
I'm gonna tell you something. Most players, that's a bad shot.
Williams is missing with that left foot issue. Here's LaVine open for his three.
That's all the way from Crystal Lake. Bang, bang, bang.
A volley off the screen from Sarr. Not able to finish.
Well, already, Chris, 5 assists on 7 made field goals. The Wizards are definitely sharing the rock.
LaVine, corner three, good. 12 assists on 19 made field goals for the Wizards. LaVine, deep three, oh. He hit that one from Springfield, Illinois. Kuz with a lot of contact inside, no call. Giddey, too easy, just dribble penetration out to LaVine, time. The Wizards need time. Hooch with a dribble handoff to LaVine. Bilal guarding him. Zach pull up three.
That's tough.
You're going to have to get up if you're Roots tonight. You're not going to be able to sit back and play drop zone.
LaVine hands a three. Here comes Zach LaVine out there with this group to try to bring some offensive firepower. Horton Tucker's been huge off the bench. Over Keita, a three!
Keita that time had his hands down.
Ball cuts. Dosunmu leaves it for LaVine. The step back for the record. Yes!
Bang, bang, bang.
8-point game, 50 seconds left. Bulls have to go now. And LaVine almost lost it. Trying to get free from Porzingis. A tough fading three is good. Wow. 29 for Zach LaVine.
And a nice pass for Patrick Williams. BC had something to do with that, by the way. It'll be LaVine. He's a talented guy.
You saw Brandon do it throughout camp, and I think you're going to see continued growth in that area. He wants to be here, and he loves this team.
You know, Willie was talking before the game about getting up. It's a great shot by Zach LaVine.
And he worked on his handle, obviously, in the Vegas Summer League. But it looks like he's got a bounce. He's got confidence in the mid-range as well.
He understands now. He understands the NBA game.
Brandon about to check back into the game for the Pels.
Individual ball containment is so important when you're playing teams like the Chicago Bulls.
LaVine, yeah, he can shoot. We know that. A little bit strong. Pels are getting good looks. Inside of 3 to play. Zach LaVine. Yep.
So are the Bulls.
57-50. They are now filling it up because of that guy.
That's what happens when your legs are in great shape. You come into the game with the right mental attitude.
Wow, Zach LaVine answers. 1 for 5, shooting from 3.
He struggled from the three-point line. Those shots have been there for him.
And that hurts.
He's not struggling.
Good rebound.
Here comes Io in the open court.
Zach, catch and shoot. Get to the corner. That's his first field goal.
Wide open look for Jalen Williams is short. Lonzo with the ball in transition. Zach running with him. They can't get it to him. Now he gets a look from the corner. There you go. We got a heater for Zach LaVine. Trying to force his way into the paint. Zach gets a catch and shoot three. And he gets that one again. Sam Smith asked Billy if he likes all the three-point shooting that's going on in the league right now. Pittsburgh. And Billy did it.
They just did here tonight. LaVine repositions for 3. And the Bulls coming back with a 3-point shot. First 3-point make for Santi. He's got 7. Grizzlies. LaVine pass to 3. Good again. Say it is. LaVine inside the arc, drives, extra pass. LaVine for 3, put it in. It's a 1-point game. LaVine against Jay Huff, shot clock down to 6. LaVine, backdoor cut, Lonzo Ball, steps out and open LaVine for 3 in the lead, it's in. Chicago has come from 20 down to take the lead 111-109.
The biggest thing at this juncture is to just force the Chicago Bulls to shoot some contested jump shots.
LaVine is gone for 30.
Now pushes it. pulls up and connects.
Bang, bang, bang.
His first three of the night.
Orlando on Wednesday night, but playing through it. Open look, LaVine, bottom for three. And then bounced it off his foot. Bulls control. Shot clock down to 2, down to 1. LaVine, an open look, shooting practice for 3. The Nets are shooting 67% from the field in the quarter. Terry finds LaVine. Corner pop, yes.
Really great and easy looks for Claxton.
LaVine one-on-one with Finney-Smith. He will fire. In, out, and in. Switch. That means LaVine has Thomas. 4 to shoot. LaVine pulls it back. Knocks it down. Zach LaVine, silky smooth.
Giddey rolls off the pressure. Can't lay it in. Offensive rebound to LaVine.
And Zach LaVine, he's rolling. I mean, for his first game back, I mean, he's come back right now.
LaVine backs it out against LeVert. The cross, dances back, over, and hits a three!
Bang, bang, bang.
His first of the night and the 10th for the...
Don't be surprised if teams don't start going back to that as well. But you need the right bigs.
LaVine has Allen, so he takes the throw.
And that's what happened 2 plays earlier. You had an isolation play with Allen on him.
Maestro starting to percolate. That pass should never be allowed, folks, and that's why you don't have time to get there. LaVine previously all the way to the hoop.
Sims guarding him. He's got that flick of the wrist, 3-point range.
Remember the young girl forgot the national anthem?
Oh, yes, when he was the head coach in Portland. And he went out there and put her at ease, and she finished. As LaVine knocks it down. Knicks down 12 now.
He's a 50, 40, 80 guy right now, Mike. 40% from right there.
Long three-pointer. LaVine lighting it up. He's got 19.
Zach LaVine at 10. Nice score for the Bulls.
LaVine wide open for 3.
See, we talked about this here at the break. He's one of the better catch and shoot guys.
2 was good.
Kobe White in the lane. LaVine, the corner 3, and that one's through.
His first shot at 5:23 of the first quarter.
Bulls up 4 and with it. 6:50 left. Zach LaVine from the wing for 3, and it's through.
Look out for LaVine now.
And that's the Zach LaVine we remember. Beasley from the baseline off the glass, no to Giddey. Ahead to Zach LaVine. He'll stop and fire and fill it. LaVine against Jaden Ivey. Screen from Vucevic.
Not looking to give it up unless you make it.
LaVine topside fires, fills it. You're right. He's looking at only at the basket. Sumu delivers to Giddey. Now back to LaVine. 5 on the clock. LaVine rises over Tobias and triples. Wow. Zach LaVine lets it fly and it falls.
They were trying to do their best to keep the ball out of his hands. Tim Hardaway Jr. started.
From behind the long line in this one, LaVine off penetration, finds DeSumo, missed from the corner. Patrick Williams with a rebound to LaVine, and he triples again.
Green has given Doc Rivers some very valuable minutes of late. Son of a coach, his coach right now at Iowa State.
Giannis making all the right reads, no problem. Send that extra defender, I'm going to get rid of it quick.
And a counter at the other end by Zach LaVine in a hurry, Doris. It's getting hot in here. Chicago with another opportunity. Torrey Craig had that productive first quarter. LaVine got it. Bulls could use a few more of those stops at the defensive end. Here's LaVine. Steps back for 3, and he's still hot.
Io accelerates, kick out, LaVine for 3.
Oh, catch and shoot. Bring it up. Zach LaVine.
Back tap, a rebound, ends up in the hands of White. Vucevic wants it. Instead, it's a wide open LaVine for 3.
Offensive rebound, and again, Scottie Pippen has come to play. He said, I'm home. This is the building that my dad helped build.
LaVine, a step back 3, puts it in.
His third 3 of the game. Pull up 3 by LaVine. Got it. It's a 3-point parade late in the quarter.
And to go on the road and beat them was impressive.
Zach LaVine adds to his Chicago Bulls career record, 1,052. Watford, a strong character, about 235. LaVine, step back three.
Let me step back and kiss myself.
His second triple of the night. I think he was kind of in between there. That's why he left that shot so short. LaVine, that's a heat check three.
He's on fire.
And the man that guarded Michael Jordan, Sean Elliott.
Yeah, a few times. I'm not going to tell you the outcome of those.
And there's Zach LaVine, who hits the three, averages. It'll be great to see Victor Wembanyama and Sidi Sissoko return to France. And the answer by LaVine is true.
Surveys, kicks, Vucevic drives, Vucevic to the corner. Everybody touching it. Late in the clock, a deep LaVine three.
Bang, bang, bang.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Giddey. LaVine steps back, a three. Good.
He's starting to heat up a little bit for the Bulls. They're going to keep running that pick and roll, trying to get the switches that they're looking for.
LaVine answers. The hot quarter continues. He's got 12.
Get it out, kick it out for three, depending who the three-point shooter is. And that's why I think you got to recognize when you're going to the basket who you're firing that to.
And Giddey finds LaVine.
They haven't taken as many as the Bulls, but they have been much more efficient. 63% from the three-point line.
LaVine hits another one, his fifth of the night.
He looks a lot smaller than I thought. I thought he was around 6'6".
Yeah, he's only 6'3". Zach with the step back.
Step back and kiss myself.
Guard. Rated move by Maxu now has 15 points. Zach, the pull-up three is good. Zach going one-on-one, tough shot over the top of the rim. Is trying to make the entry pass, couldn't do it.
He's not comfortable making that pass.
Kobe White, little drag step. Zach for three.
Bang, bang, bang. That's 50 points in the paint. 21 second chance points. I mean, that is not what you want to see if you're Billy Donovan. If you want to see that,
yes,
bang, bang,
do.
bang. Zach LaVine. 33 minutes. Wow.
Final 25 seconds. Zach LaVine will try a long distance three. Gets that one to go. Another 30-point game for Zach LaVine.
His sidestep three. Celtics first made three tonight, now 1 for 6. You see they're on pace to shatter NBA records. LaVine's got the answer. Those guys are kind of similar, though, right, in their games?
That's a good call.
Michael Porter couldn't do that. You don't think so?
The thing, like all this talk about three-point shooting is bad and this and that, but they're not taking into account is, I mean, that's just nasty.
Brown pressures him. Now LaVine picked up by Tatum. Another screen. Steps back on Porzingis. That is really tough.
Right, Celtics might roll this out. It's amazing, right? You're an all-NBA player, win a championship. How does he do it? Even Derek White's thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Attack on Mazzulla, attack on Jaylen Brown. 2 free throws from Zach LaVine. The lead is 5. LaVine, three.
Now it's Porzingis switched out to Zach LaVine. He hits his first three-point attempt.
Zach LaVine.
He's still hot after that 36-point night in Boston. Passing inside. White. Ball knocked away by Julian Phillips. White hesitated. He had to pay for it that time. Zach in transition for three.
Bucket. Bang, bang, bang.
Bulls trying to cut into this lead in the final minute of the second quarter. Luke started at the 7-3 Porzingis. Zach left alone for three. Williams being guarded by Porzingis. They couldn't get the ball inside the Vooch. Zach LaVine was at a quiet night to try a step back three.
Let me step back and kiss myself. Also, the Bulls have missed a lot of shots, so there's a lot of rebounds.
Out there for it. Just back-to-back games, the Bulls have struggled from the field. Vucevic is able to twist it out to LaVine for three.
There you go.
69-59. LaVine steps into a three and drills it. Nothing wrong with his wrist on that one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. But you don't want to start trading baskets.
Everybody's open to the criticism. He said it's made the chemistry on this team a lot better, Bob.
Zach LaVine. Wow.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Step back for LaVine, and he knocks down a three.
He's a
21.
He's a shot maker.
The lead back to 5 as LaVine pops another three over Nance and hits it. Jalen 0 for 2 on deep balls tonight. LaVine, oh my!
Yeesh.
Timeout Atlanta. And LaVine drops in another ho-hum three. Torrey Craig out to White. Vooch. Catch and shoot LaVine. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course he made it.
I saw someone on the internet with Theo Ratliff and his family. He's got 2 twins that are 7 feet. His daughters are, the smallest one is 6'2".
Playing 13 minutes here in the first half. Another three is up for Chicago. Giddey.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to play.
Good swing action by the Bulls, leading to LaVine cashing out.
Yeah, great offensive job. Able to do whatever they want offensively. If they're patient, take care of the ball. I mean, this defense is just non-existent right now for the Chicago Bulls.
Zach LaVine coming back, hitting the three.
Giddey trying to use Vooch at the top, wheels a pass back to him. And out of the corner, bang, Zach LaVine.
That was a nice ball movement that time. They took their time offensively. Nothing you can do.
Zach. Yeah, returns the bang, bang, bang. Nobody got a hand up, and Zach made him pay. Vooch. That one he tried to poke up there, and now LaVine. He fires. That's on line and goal.
Let me step back and kiss myself.
As this new rotation for San Antonio with Paul and Wembanyama has taken shape. There's LaVine, just his third three-point attempt of the night.
Bang, bang, bang.
And it cuts the lead down to 10, his first make. And what Paul was talking about, right? The veteran move. You got to learn how to get a score, and then a stop, and then a score, and a stop, and you can put teams away in these portions of the game. LaVine's trying to bring the Bulls back.
Let me step back and kiss myself.
Here comes LaVine. Pull up three. You got it.
Oh, big time players make big time plays.
His 14th double-double of the year. As LaVine hits the three. LaVine and White are the 2 starters on the floor for Chicago with Smith, Buzelis, and Carter.
They're the 2 guys that can score. I mean, you're talking about a team now that just has 86 points.
High screen, White attacks, LaVine's open.
That's a good play right there.
But maybe the drive into the basket might alleviate some of the streakiness.
Well, I mean, you look at his numbers.
LaVine's got 16. Is affecting you.
Mad skills.
Go. Zach LaVine over Carrington. That's a three.
Carrington shakes his head like, man. And he took him to the playoffs the first time in 20 years.
17 years, yes.
But at the same time, the players have to take some maturity by Zach. The players got to take some accountability as well.
There's that double that Casey was referencing. We saw it all first half. Good rotation, everybody touching it. Giddey on the drive. We're looking for Vucevic. Deflects perfectly to LaVine for a three.
Oh, give me the hot sauce, Zach LaVine.
Into the hands of Zach LaVine. Working on 16 points. Fakes the pass. Takes the three.
Oh, fake the three, beat a three. Zach LaVine.
Typical of DeMontis. LaVine against Herter. Step back three. Zach LaVine.
Oh, step back and kiss myself.
Rebound Vucevic. Just his 5th of the game. Here comes LaVine. For 30 points. A 6-straight game. LaVine the rebound.
Well, that wrist injury was huge for him.
Zach attacks and
there
shoots.
You go. Yeah, that wrist injury was huge for him, and that really threw him off. Put that in perspective. He's back. He's back healthy. He's playing. They're watching his minutes, but his minutes are going up, and he's making an impact on his team.
Back-to-back, Zach LaVine threes. And Brandon Ingram's on this long stretch where he hasn't played for 17 games. There's a three for LaVine, who's got 20 tonight. Need a quick shot. It's LaVine against Green. Separates for three.
Oh, wow.
It's a 4-point game. Here comes the... LaVine, a three. LaMelo watches LaVine. Comes to get it. Using the Vucevic screen for three.
A good screen by Vuce to free him up.
Oh, LaVine, heat check three.
Bang, 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 all the way from Chili Park.
That offense is find a way to get fouled on a lot, but he was solid and gave Scoot a chance to get the hands up. But Zach LaVine, he's averaged 29 points.
LaVine waiting for Vucevic to screen. Pump fakes and fires a three. That was an arrow.
Doesn't appear to be long-term for Zoo. Just a little bit eye irritation after getting poked in the eye. But Chicago trying to battle back in half. They've regained the lead after trailing by as many as 7.
Bulls +5 on rebounds, 30-25.
LaVine, a step back triple.
Oh, man.
To be able to keep that pick.
Tug of war here. Chicago out in front. Lob to Derek Jones. Good defense inside. Jones wants a whistle. Not going to get it. Ball the other way. Williams in the corner to LaVine for three. He's a handful one-on-one. Big shot. LaVine with 30.
Big walk out of here with this WF to feel good about himself. Being able to put those type of numbers up against the #2 defense in the league.
That'll do it. Wow. Timeout Clippers.
In the flow of the game, now he's feeling good offensively.
The Warriors were down 14 and they've just gotten back into this game. Sidestep three, LaVine.
I don't like that at all.
Don't leave your feet there.
Well, dance with me, little rock with me dribble. Handle.
LaVine again. A little yank back on Pajemski, and that's why when they got LaVine that first bucket, you went, uh-oh.
That defender couldn't stay in between you and the basket. Go ahead and cut back door. Steph's going to see you.
Oh, LaVine. That was a good closeout by Gee, and he lasered it anyway. So these long.
LaVine over Oubre.
Bang, bang, bang.
He's got 7 in the quarter, and he ties the game at 62. Here's Giddey. He's been the hot man now, but he cannot convert on the three. What a save by Vucevic. LaVine fakes the pass to Phillips and hits a three.
Oh, see the three, beat the three. 11-0 run by the Bulls. Great third option.
Here is Vucevic against a smaller Watson. Lobs for LaVine, same spot, different result.
Catch and shoot.
And that time he got the assist in transition.
And you know, Adam, they shoot three. Let's not be fooled. But they also take high percentage shots.
There is LaVine for the three. Well, as we've seen, Brown is a lot more athletic and strong. And just a straight line set. Couldn't defend LaVine there, though.
No, he got him with that step back, got separation.
This cannot just become a jump shooting contest to try to beat Denver.
Not when you got the lead.
Vucevic to LaVine. That's an open three. It's good.
It's been the Christian Brown show. You see if the Bulls can convert here.
Here's LaVine against Westbrook. Oh, he takes it and makes it.
See the three, B the three.
Zach in transition will pull up for three.
Oh, give me the hot sauce, Zach LaVine. Heat check time.
It has not required Anthony Simons having games of 30, 35, 40. He's been able to be a table setter, score when needed. And if Zach LaVine is feeling like this, then Anthony might have to turn it up a notch.
He encounters Sabonis' knockdown. Crowd is fit to be tied. Up the floor because of no call. Sacramento rotates it to LaVine for three. And he got it.
Which he normally wins against the opposing center.
And operating here in the fourth. Monk, a step back from the mid-range. Sabonis the rebound, fires it outside. LaVine's got a three in his sights. Nothing but net.
They now lead by 8. 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Zach LaVine with the rock. Guarded by Zion, straight away. Places one.
DeRozan the rebound. He had 21 points in the first half. He's added one more bucket to it this quarter, and LaVine.
So 4 on Carlo, Zach LaVine.
You said it earlier, Joe. You could tell he was trying to play himself into a rhythm.
Inside of 5 to play. That was a big possession.
LaVine, deep triple. Got it. Man, is he silky smooth. Yeah. And over the shoulder, he thought he was in by Sabonis. Now you're 5-on-4. Stop the basketball. Set it up to the shooter. Zach LaVine is definitely that. Fortunately, tonight they're doing a better job at the defensive end of the floor. As I say that, LaVine is ready to take off. He'll take a three. He'll get the three. It'll be 4 of their 5 in double figures. And was Monk on the baseline? They say no. LaVine is in the corner, and he found him. Got to get back. We talked about that. After a make, and especially the way they leak out after a challenge. Wide open. Zach LaVine.
Another three-point shot. He's in a nice rhythm right now offensively.
Got the last 8 for the Pels, but wrong guy. I know you want to get the ball out of Sabonis' hands.
One of the biggest, strongest men in the league. LaVine pulls another three. This one connects over Butler, and LaVine got to shoot for the moon, Katie. Monk sprays it out to LaVine, and he buys one. Zach LaVine.
Doug Christie about to make some wholesale substitutions as Zach in attack mode. Jake LaRavia, his first touch now.
Turnaround just in time to receive that pass. My goodness.
Oh, nice kick out. Zach wide open. Bottoms.
Markelle Fultz just denying reversal. You don't see that a lot. Nice job defensively.
Zach raising up. 58-45. 90 seconds to play here in the second. LaVine. Oh my gosh! When it rains, it pours for Zach. From Malik, a couple of blocks as well, and great defense on that possession. LaVine looking for more. Oh, the dude is on fire in Sacktown.
Excuse me there. He is scoring in a lot of ways, and look at the defense.
LaRavia took the lunch money, and LaVine. Bridges. Oh, get it out of here. Denied by Valanciunas. Zach looking to make it rain from Yuba City. Oh, my gosh.
When you're feeling yourself. Nice job there. Nice strong contest by Trey Lyles. Defend without fouling.
Zach looking for more. Chilling in the Bronx and still doing the Hollywood shuffle.
By Sacramento. Collier 2 for 2 deep. Sabonis on a quick push out to Murray. Sabonis. He's got that three-point threat, you bet. Kings with the ball up by 9.
One of the things the Jazz are trying to do is keep up the pace. There's another one.
Man, back to back.
He wants guys like Isaiah Collier and Deontay not to get hung on screens. Not much you can do about that.
No, Zach's been doing that.
LaRavia, right down the middle of the paint, back out to LaVine. Easton closes out on him. So Tari and Bari each have 2 as LaVine pulls back, shoots, and hits. Into Şengün, working on Lyles, off the glass, too strong. Pull up 3, LaVine.
Born and made. I was thinking exactly that, the way you put it, Harp, too, is like he was born to lead, but he's been through some things that he's evolved into an unbelievable because of it.
Keep the defense honest.
Jones has 7 points now. His two-way contract signing was announced by the Mavs at 5:05 this afternoon. Up ahead to Murray. LaVine's going to wait here for some support. And get into a quick pick and roll. He'll shoot and hit a 3.
Phil is unconscious. This is without Sabonis.
Sabonis hurt his hamstring in the first minute of their 10-point win against Houston on Saturday night.
Tied up by Christian Brown. Now DeRozan. Now corner three on the way. LaVine got it. Murray's got 22. DeRozan over to LaVine, long range. That's good. Nuggets defense has taken hold. Sacramento just 5 of 17 shooting, 1 of 6 for 3. But they keep knocking some in, don't they?
Behind the screen from JB. That one way off the mark. LaRavia with the offensive rebound again for the lead. Got it. He is relentless on that offensive glass. We'll call that a pass to Valanciunas. LaVine got it back. Just the way they drew it up, right? That was the play. LaVine with 12 points. Here's Ellis off the drag screen. Sprays it out to LaVine. Catch and shoot. Sacramento.
It's so pretty. I mean, you got to appreciate the activity and the tenacity of Keon Ellis.
An audacious three. Lead is back to 14. DeRozan brings it across. LaVine, quick catch and shoot three. Still hot.
I mean.
But Christie directing traffic on the sidelines. LaVine off the drag. Tough step back, stare down. He is hotter than fish grease. Ellis on the bounce, cross court to LaVine. He put Fox on a flight like an IG model.
Long way to go. DeRozan. LaVine, the clean look at a tray. You knew it was going to go down. He had struggled from above the arc. That's his first triple tonight.
Josh Hart played 46 minutes in their last game against the Clippers. So, yeah, Bridges played 43.
Zach in attack mode. Cashing in on the triple. Zach's first 3 of the game. Zach in his one-on-one back. Oh, man. Step back 3. Cash money for Zach LaVine.
Valanciunas cleans it up. Ellis to the trailing LaVine. Post will defend. It's a 3. Zach LaVine.
Well, LaVine has played so well here.
It's great to see the sportsmanship, and there's great competition. There's a steal by DeRozan. It goes to LaVine, who sets and fires the 3. And he is a terrific three-point shooter. Truly the portrait of an artist. Unbelievable. LaVine with a 3. Got it. Triple on the other end.
And Steve Kerr incorporates some of that into the Warrior game. That is excellent coaching.
LaVine 3. Got it. Zach LaVine nails it right there. And LaVine.
14 points for Dunn, who got his 29th start of the season. It's been a tough month for the Suns rookie, but he has stayed composed, stayed focused, continued to work hard. And Zach LaVine connects on the 3.
In Phoenix Arena, liking what they're seeing from the Suns tonight, with that being the exclamation point.
LaVine.
Whether it's Domas or JV down below, but I mean, JV has a size advantage over Brandon Clark, but that's a 3.
LaRavia off the Sabonis screen as Edey on the switch. Spins, pulls, missed everything. Sabonis with the board. Shot clock didn't reset. No problem for Zach LaVine. Against Brandon Clark. Out to LaVine, an open 3, a deep one. He bombs it home and points to the crowd and said, "You already knew." Monk against Conchar. LaVine straight away. Zach LaVine.
I beg to differ. He has shown us that he can absolutely be a player on that end.
Sacramento in full effect.
I mean, that is 50 points in the paint for them here tonight. And it's not really coming from their center. It's coming from their perimeter players.
We've seen this play before.
Step back 3 from the baseline. Cash.
And that is the first triple for Zach LaVine tonight.
LaVine with a step back J. Pure.
53-31 OKC. Here's DeRozan into the mid-post. Sabonis left wide open. Lefty stroke is no good. Tipped back out by Murray to Ellis. Porter. LaVine. Splash.
Giving him that identity of Draymond with Golden State.
Isaiah Joe just went down. His face hit the hardwood. LaVine has it. And LaVine has back-to-back threes. That's going to force OKC into a timeout. 20-point lead for the Thunder. Kings basketball. Zach LaVine back-to-back threes for the Kings. DeRozan, pounded by Williams, a good defender, getting the start tonight with J-Dub remaining out. They skip it in the corner. LaVine knocks down a three.
Tonight of them really attacking the paint, getting to the rim.
LaVine pulls one. Got it! Zach LaVine. Zach in attack mode. Three ball. Oh, Zach LaVine is chilling in the Bronx and still doing the Hollywood shuffle.
Trey Lyles to LaVine. Pulls the trigger over Batazze. Got it.
This was signed almost a month ago. LaVine, his three.
You can make that.
Pacers by 2. 2 minutes going by in the quarter. LaVine's going to fire again and hit.
Check. Yeah, that's a check. It's not quite a heat check, but that's a check.
In the first half, but it was the 9 turnovers that hurt.
Well, because out of the turnovers that are live, he can get it going. Out of the turnovers that are live, you get layups on the other end.
4 seconds. DeRozan to LaVine, and the Pacers win.
That's the terrific game in terms of perseverance, because Chris couldn't get a bucket when they needed a bucket, couldn't get a stop when they needed a stop.
With 404 in those 49 games that he played in DC.
That's amazing. It tells you how much work he was doing off the bench here in the district as Zach LaVine laces a three.
This team has been struggling. It's because of all of these ISO players.
Sometimes less is more.
LaVine off the cash out from the feed from DeRozan.
Musa takes his time on the reload.
Shot being blocked, snaps a streak of 8 consecutive shots made by Diabate. LaVine. Big man Valanciunas leaves it for LaVine. Shot clock to 3. Zach LaVine is incredible.
DeRozan picked up by Mobley. Shot clock dwindles. Pass finds LaVine, and the former Bulls teammates hook up for 3, and we have a timeout. And with that shot clock winding down, the room just continued to close on Sabonis as LaVine cans a 3, and the Kings are back within 3. It has been tight throughout. We mentioned a moment ago the largest lead for either club has been 7. DeRozan wheels one off to LaVine, who fires from a sharp ankle and gives the Kings a 6-point lead. DeRozan's poked at by Merrill. Jerome comes over for help as that shot by DeRozan was way off, and it comes back to LaVine, who knocks it down.
Tell you what, that ball went to the wrong guy, didn't it? Initiation of the offense, but shoot a 3 and just light it up. Gives his team a 2-point lead. Great job.
LaVine answers.
That opens up Jared Allen and gives him a chance to be more aggressive around that basket.
LaVine uncorks another. Zach LaVine has nailed 6 triples. LaVine 32, DeRozan 28, Sabonis 27. Here is LaVine. He'll step back for 3, and Zach LaVine has hit 7 triples.
Zach LaVine rises and fires and fills it up. That's a triple. It's 10-10. Spins away from the Pistons. Finds Keon Ellis. Sabonis bounces it for LaVine. LaVine with a long gun. It goes.
Wow.
LaVine bothered by Malik Beasley. He'll rise and fire for 3, and it's through with 0.4 of a second to play in the third. Sacramento leads by the length of that triple.
Zach LaVine matchup. LaVine after the switch, now being guarded by Cade Cunningham.
Valanciunas screens for LaVine, who triples. His first basket of the second half, and the Pistons are within 1.
Good trusting by Cade Cunningham because he was the guy that was open.
Another 3 for Zach LaVine, though. Someone's got to get up on him thanks to that long gun. His first on his 4th try. But the Pistons are back within 1. LaVine for 3 again. It's through again. And the Pistons are going to have to take a timeout. LaVine rises and fires, and this one falls. He has not cooled off. Zach LaVine.
Think he knows he's got 38?
Rises and fires and fills it up. Now he has 41 with the 3.
Off the elbow to Sabonis. Sacramento has to get LaVine and DeRozan going. They haven't scored in this third quarter. Tough step back 3. LaVine with a tough bucket. Shooting right around 40% for most of the season. Speaking of threes, LaVine knocked that stare down 3 down. The game is back to an 11-point margin. Westbrook shoots it well from the corners. That one comes off. Porter Jr. with the putback and the foul called against Lyles.
Well, you just can't allow that offense. And he's won 2 tournaments already. He's in really good form.
LaVine pulls a deep one, got it.
Quieted the crowd a little bit after that Ellis 3 in the corner.
Back to LaVine. Step back 3, boy. He slammed on the hydraulics. Here's the mismatch. LaVine got some food. Sidestep 3. Butter. He is a former slam dunk champ. LaVine from deep. Got it. There's a response. Inside. Back out to LaVine for 3. That falls. And it's a 6-point contest. 2 minutes to go and time to press up. Staring down Leonard. For 3, Zach LaVine! It's Sacramento!
13 on the clock now. DeRozan. Back out to Zach. He pulls one, bang, got it. So no Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, or Devin Booker. No Nick Richards either. As Zach LaVine, I like seeing the first quarter heater from Zach. A 3-point game. Zach LaVine, remember, he came out cooking with 10 in that first quarter. That's his first bucket since then. LaVine looking for a heater. Yes, sir. Turn the thermostat up.